Anthony. Trying to shrug off the attentions of Grealish. Grealish makes the challenge. Gundogan can't stretches. Eriksen. Now, Joe Cancelo. Dragged back by Bruno Fernandes. Official foul, knew what he was doing, didn't want City to break. Free kick to the hosts. This is Nathan Ake.
Well, it was meant for Bernardo Silva, who didn't think it was meant for him and left it for Grealish.
Kanji. Manchester City have now scored 3 or more goals in each of their last 8 home league games. You've got to go back to 1965 for the last time a team did that. It was Tottenham back in the mid-60s. And these are the standards Pep Guardiola's team is setting. Flick on by Grealish, anticipated by Haaland. Challenged by Lindelof for a Manchester City throw. Gomez.
I suspect the players from FC Copenhagen may not be delighted at the fact that they're up next here in the Champions League.
Since on Tuesday, Southampton, the visitors in the Premier League next Saturday. There's Grealish. Sergio Gomez outside him. Demo did well to make up the ground to force it out for Manchester City's first corner of the second period.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Haaland, and he's taking up the same position which he scored with his head from, in terms of ready to make that run and try and get through the barrier. This time Luke Shaw has been appointed.
De Bruyne floats it in. Lindelof's header. Haaland, quite sure what he was trying to pull off there, but it wasn't that. Here is Sancho. And it was De Bruyne who had taken the corner, who got back to make the challenge, which sums up the work rate of the champions. Eriksen. Rashford to McTominay. Here is Luke Shaw. Haaland gets it off another careless pass from Rashford. De Bruyne knows that Haaland's quick, but maybe not that quick.
I think Rashford is quickly forgetting about that Player of the Month award.
Marcus Rashford, who scored home and away against City 3 seasons ago, one in the Premier League, one in the League Cup. He's got 4 derby goals in his career, but none in the last 5 derbies he's played in before today. Dallo. Rashford. Nice feet. Takes on Akanji. Shaw. Eriksen. There's a lot of cooks stirring this broth. Dalot, Anthony, Dalot again, and they're calling from the near side. Eriksson gives it away. Cheers from the City fans. Lovely pass from De Bruyne to Haaland. Those two are on such the same page at the moment, and I think it's a partnership that is developing and growing, and we might be seeing the best of it today.
Well, I said to you pre-match that you just wonder whether you should put a man marker on De Bruyne, because he's that influential.
Gundogan. Manchester City so far not missing Diaz today, not missing Laporte, not missing Rodri. It's actually scary to think that this might not be Pep Guardiola's best 11, and yet they are dismantling their local rivals. Just a comparison there. Manchester United are certainly seeing more of the ball, but 4-0 advantage for Manchester City. The jeopardy has changed.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the flip side, isn't it? It's as if Manchester City now want to manage the situation and not necessarily kick on and maybe allow United to have the ball at times. And we've seen them with good spells since the restart.
Casemiro, who's had to be patient since joining his old Real Madrid teammates Varane and Ronaldo at Old Trafford. Yet to start a Premier League game, the Brazilian. If he comes on today, it would be his 4th substitute appearance in the top flight. Dalot. Manchester United have won their last 2 Premier League away games in a row, but those have been their only consecutive away league wins in over a year. I think back into last season, from March through to the start of this season, August, Manchester United lost 7 Premier League away matches in a row. It's a great first touch from Anthony. And the shot's not bad either. Well, hands down the best moment for the visitors of the afternoon so far. Anthony's 2nd Premier League appearance. He's just grabbed his 2nd goal, and it's an absolute beauty. The last Brazilian to score in each of his first 2 Premier League appearances was actually a Manchester City player. It was Robinho in 2008. Anthony hoping he can arouse Manchester United from their slumber.
Well, he did extremely well with his first touch to get it under control and come inside Grealish. And I think then everybody felt that, well, there's enough bodies back, and maybe Edison was just a little unsighted and wasn't diving until it was too late. But that's a cracker from Anthony.
He played for Brazil against Ghana and Tunisia last week at the international break. Anthony proving here that he might well be the real deal. That's Edison done here. It was a curious back pass from Gundogan. Manchester City have certainly got a very strong suit of armour, but they won't want any chinks to give Manchester United the belief that a comeback could be on the cards.
And those United supporters that remain in the stadium have got something to cheer, finally.
4 goals to 1. And certainly the feeling there'll be more goals between now and the 90 minutes expiring. And not much the Manchester City defence could do about that Anthony goal. That is just a brilliant strike. The movement down around the Manchester United technical area. Martial is about to come on, Casemiro too. Martinez. Cut out by João Cancelo. This is Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. And Grealish taking on Dalot. Down goes Grealish, but to his credit, he doesn't make much of a song and dance about it.